Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. It's been a while since I shot and posted a video now. It's been the absolute darkest imaginable winter here in western Sweden. Today, as you can see, we have a little snow, and that makes things brighter, of course, but I haven't really been finding it in myself to go outside and shoot my bow and, you know, lurk about in the forest as I do now with the little Hedda here. And I have had COVID. I'm still recovering from it by Guru's Kirpa. It didn't strike me really bad at all, like like some kind of heavy cold or flu, but it has left me with, I wouldn't say difficulty to breathe, but it sure is harder than usual. Right now, this walk I'm taking, it's to evaluate my respiratory function, by order of the Peaky Blinders, no, just kidding, by order from the nurse hotline, which you can call to and ask for advice on health matters. I called them yesterday, and the male nurse told me that if I can take a walk on about 3 or 4 kilometers with a little uphill and everything, then without dying, then I am fit to go back to work tomorrow. And I will, unless I get in worse, of course, but yeah, looks like I'm going to be back in the saddle by morning. Wow, this forest is absolutely breathtaking. We've been living here for 10 years now, and I'm starting to feel connected to the ground, to the land. I haven't really sensed that before here, but I am beginning to, slowly. My mother's father and my mother's mother came from this province, the same province as I live in now, but from the eastern end of it. I'm living in the western end of it, so it could be a natural thing, I don't know. I'm realizing that I sound an awful lot like Björn Andreas Bull Hansen now. I didn't want to become that guy. But I understand him in some ways. I share his love for the land here in Scandinavia. I just like to think of myself as a bit more rational than he is. Well, I don't know if you can hear it, but in the distance you can hear the sound of chainsaws. They're taking down a very beautiful forest of about 70 to 80 years. We used to walk there with our dogs and find mushrooms and find tranquility. I hope someone will do that eventually in another 60-70 years when the forest is back. If it will be. They're just planting tree fields these days. I really don't like the way modern forest culture is being driven. Man just taking whatever man wants and doesn't give two straws about animals or birds or the land, for that matter. The land is important. The forest is important. So it hurts me to hear that the sound of that chainsaw. Well, that's all for now, I guess. Waheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji ki Fateh.